Compliance to lockdown regulations has continued to be in a total conflict with the various precautionary measures put in place by governments at all levels to stem the spread of the global COVID-19 pandemic. But in her findings, Clearview TV correspondent in Benin reports that on their own matter, members of the public are lamenting what they describe as insensitivity on the part of government. Is anybody listening?
Reacting to the issue, these respondents say, irrespective of the various awareness programs put in place, the problem of non-compliance will continue to rear its ugly head, as most people live from hand to mouth for survival in the country.
Most of them that you talk to, they tell you that they are hungry, they cannot sit at home. So people make money on a daily basis. They feed on money they make from a daily basis. They told me federal government did not provide for them, state government did not provide for them. So why should they sit at home? They cannot sit at home hungry. That's just the reason why.
Our government should rethink. They should think twice.
People are suffering for food. People are suffering for money. People are suffering for a lot of social amenities. Understand? But what are the things that the government can be doing for us? Because all these things I'm telling you is rampant, and we know that everything is going to be possible. Those are the people that are self-employed. They can't do anything without their shops. So that is why I'm telling you, for them to lock them down, you understand me? That exactly, it can never be possible for them to make money. And that's why they can never have, comply for that.
While responding to questions on allegations that the government is not doing enough in terms of sensitizing and educating the Nigerian public on the dangers of the COVID-19, the Deputy Director and Head of Programs, Edo State Office of the National Orientation Agency, Austin Odile, refutes the claim, saying that though the agency is faced with various challenges, it is fully involved in the campaign to stop the spread of the disease in all parts of the state.
Apart from using the media, platforms and all the rest, we have other informal platforms where we deploy. Right now, we have been to the markets, we have been to parks, we have been to worship centers, we have deployed in traditional institutions and, traditional or informal channels of communication like the town criers in the communities, opinion holders and stakeholders to disseminate our information. You see, what we have going for the National Orientation Agency is we can simultaneously reach out, because we have the capacity and the capability to simultaneously reach out to all nooks and crannies, of the country, Edo State inclusive, to disseminate relevant government information critical on issues like the coronavirus. The agency could do with more funding. In addition to that, at least, we appreciate logistic support, and we call on the state and local government area to do their bit, because the law established the agency prescribe a 3-tier of funding, the federal, state and local governments.
It is believed that with the provision of necessary support in form of palliatives for the people, especially the less privileged, to lessen the effect of the lockdown, the stay-at-home order of the government will be strictly adhered to.